Welcome back to Code Hive, the place where we make it work, make it right, and make it fast. So in the previous video, we talked about inner joins as well as full outer joins, right? So in this video, we will be looking at the left join and the right join. So let's look at the first one. The first one that I want us to talk about is the left join. Right? So the left join says that once the table, right, the right table, and all of the matching records from the left table are returned, the left join keyword is used. So that if there is no match, there are no records displayed from the right side. So basically what this is saying in simple terms, it means that the left join returns all the records from the left table, even if there are no matches in the right table. That's what left joins do. So the syntax for this is select and then your columns, right, from the first table, left join the second table on table 1 dot column name is equals to table 2 dot column name. So table 1 being the left table and then table 2 being the right table. So it will return all the records from table 1 irregardless of whether or not there are any matches in table 2. So it will all make sense as we look at an example. So let us look at an example right now. So the tables that I'm going to use is the employees table as well as the employee card table, right? So first things first, your select statement. So select. So I actually want to view the employee name as well as the employee card ID, right? So let me just select my database over there. And yes, so select employee name. So I want the employee name as well as the employee card ID. Okay, so if you still haven't watched my video where I talk about aliases, please do so, and the link is right on top. Okay, so from which table? So the first one is from the employees table, which I've just given an alias of E, right? And then your left join. Okay, so left join the employee card table, which I gave an alias of EC, right? Where do they join? They join where the employee ID in the employees table is equals to the employee ID in the employee cards table. That's where they join, right? And then let's put an order by statement. So order by, let's say I want to order it by employee name. Employee name. Okay, so employee. Okay, cool. So if we run this statement, we should see our output. So we have the employee name and then employee card ID columns, right? And these are all the records. So this is similar to the outer join that we looked at in the previous video, the full outer join, right? So basically, like I said, that the left join returns all records from the left table. So the left table in this case was the employees table, right? So the left table, it returns all the values in the left table, right? Irregardless of whether or not there are any matches in the right table. So in the right table, you see that the last value that we have there is null, meaning that there is no match in the right table, but it's still returning everything from the left table. I don't know if that makes sense. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the left join returns all records from the left table, which is the employees table in this case, even if there are no matches in the right table, which is the employee card table. So all the values in the left table is displayed. We have Bob, Dean, Elaine, Heather, Megan, etc. Right? And then in the right table, there's one value that is null, but it's still showing in the right table as null because we're returning everything from the left table. So this is a left join. So it could also be called left outer join, depends on people. If you want to call it left outer join or just left join, it still results in the same output. Okay, so that is the left outer join. So the next one that we are going to be looking at in this video is the right join. So the left join, basically, we discussed earlier in the video. So the right join, is the opposite of the left join, right? So let's look at that. It says that all records from the right table, which is table 2, and the matching records from the left table, table 1, are returned by the right join keyword. If there is no match, there are no records from the left side. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that it returns all records from the right table, even if there are no matches in the left table. So like I just said, it's the opposite of the left join. Okay, so let us look at the syntax. The syntax is literally just the same as the left join. Select statement from table 1, right join table 2. Where are they joining? Where table 1 dot column name is equals to table 2 dot column name. So let us jump straight into an example. So I want us to actually look at an example, right? So I'm still using the same tables which I've been using, right? We have the employees table as well as the employee card table, right? So first things first is your select statement. So I still want to display the employee name as well as the employee card ID. Okay, so the employee card ID, okay, from the employees table. But now we're using the right join. So the right join, employee card table, which is EC, right? Where are they joining? Where the employee ID in the employees table is equals to the employee ID in the employee cards table. Okay. So now I also want an order by statement. So we can order by employee name. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. Literally looks like the left join. The only difference is the keyword changed from left join to right join. So if we just execute that, you see your results, right? So your results is the right table returned everything, right? As well as everything from the left table. So in this example, we don't have anything in the right table that is only existent in the right table, but there's no value in the left table. Hence why we don't have any null values, right? Because when we were creating our tables, we said everything should not be null. So it's different when it comes to that in terms of the left join and the right join. We saw with the left join, right, we had a null value. But the null value was coming from the right table, right? So in this case, there's no null value from the left table, right? It returns all the values from the right table, which is the employee card table, right? Even if there are no matches in the left table, which is the employees table. And that's what we see here. So if you still have questions about that, please leave a question in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please press the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell for more videos. And thank you so much for watching.